Welcome to Know Your Geo channel, where we cover the history, culture, and geography of nations. In this episode, we're going to discuss why do Dinka people from South Sudan have very unique and different body features from any other people in the world, such as a very tall structure, darker skin, and slender body frame. But before we dive into that, let's talk a little bit more about their origin. The term Dinka was invented by outsiders, and no one knows the origin of the word. The people now known as the Dinka actually call themselves Muanjang or Jiang. Ancient Dinka are dated back to around 3000 BCE in the Sahara Desert, where hunter-gatherers settled in the largest swamp area in the world, the southern Sudan. Dinka society spread out over the Sudan region in recent centuries, from around 1500 CE. They are one of the largest ethnic groups in the country and are primarily found in the central and southern regions, particularly in the Nile Valley and the Sud region. The Dinka are traditionally organized into cattle camps, and their way of life revolves around cattle herding, agriculture, and fishing in the Nile region. Cattle are central to Dinka culture and play a crucial role in their social and economic systems. The Dinka people have a rich oral tradition, and their cultural practices, including music, dance, and religious beliefs, reflect their deep connection to their environment and their historical experiences. The Dinka traditionally practice animism, believing in a variety of spirits associated with natural elements. Cattle are often seen as having spiritual significance, and rituals and ceremonies are performed to ensure the well-being of the community. The Dinka fought and defended their homeland against the Ottoman Turks in the mid-1800s, and were dismayed and devastated by the violent attempts of slave merchants to convert them to Islam. Now that we have little idea of the Dinka people, let's look at their unique features and how it helps them to adapt to the environment they live in. The Dinka people are often noted for their remarkable height, with an average height of a male being of 1.9 meters, 6 feet 4 inches, while women of 1.8 meters, 6 feet. Here are some factors that contribute to this characteristic. The tall stature of the Dinka people is partly attributed to genetics. There is a hereditary component to height, and if a population has a history of taller individuals, it can be passed down through generations. Adequate nutrition during childhood and adolescence is crucial for achieving optimal height. The Dinka, primarily relying on a pastoralist lifestyle, have historically had access to a diet that includes milk and meat from cattle, providing essential nutrients for growth. The Dinka people traditionally lead a physically active lifestyle, which may contribute to their tall stature. Cattle herding, farming, and other manual labor activities can positively influence bone health and overall growth. While genetics and nutrition play significant roles, environmental factors can also influence height. The Dinka people inhabit regions near the Nile River, where environmental conditions may have favored the development of taller individuals over time. The region has a hot climate, and from the basic scientific knowledge, it says that the higher you go, the colder it gets. That adaptation helps them cope with the environment they inhabit. Another unique feature is skin color. They have a very dark skin color. This adaptation mechanism protects them against the harmful effects of ultraviolet (UV) radiation. Melanin, the pigment responsible for skin color, helps absorb and dissipate UV radiation, reducing the risk of skin damage, including sunburn and skin cancer. They also have less hair on their skin. As we already know, skin hair does help to keep the body warm, but since the Dinka people live in a hot environment, they tend to have less hair or even none in their bodies. These mechanisms also help them not to lose water from their body. They do have a slender body frame. This type of body frame helps them limit themselves from direct sunlight. And that brings us to the end of the video. Leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos like this. Peace out.